Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing this Volkswagen bus silicone mold. It's a planter mold, so we are going to get right on into it. I am going to mica powder it and then fill it with resin. So I'm going to be using light blue, a yellow. See if I can get you in there better. And I'm gonna do a white. So those are the three colors I'm gonna be doing today. And I am going to fast forward this part. I will explain to you once I'm done what I did, sort of. It'll be quick and easy. But it'll take a while for me to actually do it. So I'm gonna fast forward that and throw some music on for you guys. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you get notified of all future uploads. And I will see you guys back in a bit. I'm gonna fast forward now and get on in it. All right, there we go, folks. I've got it all done here. Now, I've got mica powder here, but that doesn't matter because that's going to be the inside. You're not going to see it anyways because the plant will be in there. So, and the other thing to note is if you saw me wiping with my towel, I was trying to get mica powder where I did not want it off. Because, so the way mica powder works, if you don't know, is whatever color you put down first is going to be there when you put your resin and then take the mold out. Now, what I mean by that is if I put white here, but then I accidentally get blue on top, it should be fine. The blue is not going to show because the white was first. At least that's the way it's always been for me, the way it's worked. So if there was a spot that I did not get mica powder on yet, and I got a color on there that I didn't want to be there, I wiped it off so that when I did put the color I wanted, that would be the color that you would see, if that makes sense. That's why you saw me wiping, because there was an area that didn't get mica powder on it yet, and I got a color that I didn't want to be there. So I wiped it off and then went in with the color that I did want. So I am ready to pour this now. I am going to mix my resin off camera and I will be right back. I'm just gonna flip this back over, and that was super easy. Now this mold is a thick mold, but it's really flimsy. So you wanna be careful moving it around after you fill it. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and mix off camera and I will be right back. Hey guys, I'm back and ready to pour. So I mixed up my deep pour resin. I will link it down below. And I mixed in a little black acrylic paint to give it some color. Although you're not gonna see that, but I didn't want it to be clear. So I just put in a few drops of black. And in case you don't know, if you're new to resin, deep pour resin is a 2-to-1 ratio. So I mixed 4 ounces of part A and 2 ounces of part B. I don't know how much this mold takes, so we're gonna find out today. I'm pretty sure I mixed enough. I might have a little extra. Hopefully I didn't mix not enough, but we're gonna see right now. So I am going to torch my resin just a little bit to get the bubbles out on top. There's probably still more rising because I just mixed it, but we're gonna go ahead and pour, and then I can get rid of the bubbles after. So I'm just gonna pour down the center here and let it slowly drip to the sides. And I think this is gonna be way more than enough. So that being the case, I'm gonna find another mold to do so I don't waste this resin, because deep pour I think is even a little more expensive than regular resin. It's all expensive, but I think it's a little more expensive for the deep pour. Perfect. All right, so I don't have a whole lot left, but what I am gonna do is, let's see, I have another new mold that I haven't done yet. I've showed you guys on camera, but it's already got some stuff in it. So I'm just going to get that out real quick. And I'm just going to fill the bottom of it. It's another little planter box that I got. I'm just going to spray it real quick and get all of the junk off. Just from sitting there, not even touching it, it was getting a bunch of junk in it. All right, that's perfect. So what I'm gonna, So what I'm gonna do with this one too, real quick, is I'm gonna mica powder this one also, and I'm gonna use a different set of mica powders, different brand for this one. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Oh, I think this might be cool. So I'm gonna dump some of this Heidi chunky mica powder, almost glittery stuff from Little Lee and Rose. I'm just gonna dump this right in here. I think that will be so cool, and I'll do the same thing with the lid, but not today. I'll do that in a separate video because I don't want to mix more resin. I just want to use up what I have here. So I'm going to go ahead. I think that'll be so cool with the... But I think I need more because you can see it, but not a lot. And I want more in there. So we're just going to go dump happy in there. Yeah. Now you can see a little better. So I'm just going to go ahead and dump that in there. That should be more than enough to fill that. And again, I'm just going to dump kind of slow and just let it fill in. Whoa, I think this would be just the perfect amount. That's awesome. Yeah. All right. I mean, yes, there is a little bit left in there, but not that much. Perfect. Okay, done. Now, the only thing I'm going to do really quick is spray this with my 91% isopropyl alcohol to get rid of any air bubbles. I'm going to do the same thing with this one. You can't see much air bubbles because I have the mica powder in there. So that's one good thing about putting glitters and things in is that you don't see the micro bubbles. And I could have swore I saw something chunky in here, but now I don't. Let me just make sure. Yeah, I don't see anything in there. I don't know what it was, but if there was, it sunk in. So I'm not going to move these at all because, like I told you, this one is very, not not smushy is the word, but it's not a hard silicone. Like, so it moves really easy, and I don't want it, as you can see, it kind of spilled over here just a little bit, so I'm going to have to clean up that edge later, which is totally fine. But if I move it, it'll go out even more. So I'm going to let this sit, and we will come back and unmold and see what we get. This one is going to take quite a bit longer because it's deep pour mold. I'm hoping with my heat mat it'll help move it along a little bit. It is getting nicer weather where I live, but it's still kind of cold in my art room. So hopefully, like I said, the heat mat will help a little bit. But I'll come back when it's ready and we will unmold and see what we got. I'm excited to see this VW bus because I think it's just one of the cutest things. So we'll be back in a bit. Hey guys, welcome back. We are ready to unmold these things. So I did this as the extra. It goes with this mold here. I just did this because I had some extra, if you guys remember previously. And this is a planter mold. So I will finish this off in another video, but for now we're going to take this off and see what it looks like. I mean, it pretty much looks like what you see on the front side or the back side there, because it's all going to be the same. Oh wow, actually look at the back side. Let me get my ring light up a little bit so you can not have that in there, hopefully. So there's the back side, and actually the front side does look really different. I caught a glimpse of it, I think, before you did. Look at that. That is so cool. I love that. So I just added to the black resin this Heidi from Lily and Rose. I don't remember if they still have this, but if they do, I'll link it. If not, I'll try to find something similar. But oh my goodness, that is so awesome. I love it. Just adds a little bit of sparkle. So that's awesome. And then here we have, I had a little bit extra still that I did not want to waste. I just did this off camera. These are little jewelry pieces. Oh, that is so awesome. I love that. I hope they still make that Heidi, because I'm going to have to buy some more of that. And then I made another little tiny one. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these. I wonder if it would look cool if I put them together like that, or is that too much of the same? I don't know. But anyways, I'll do something with these later. Maybe I'll make a little video finishing them off. I don't know. But those are, you can, like I said, jewelry pieces. I suppose you could make a keychain out of it if you wanted to put a little something, like a little sticker of some sort. You know, whatever. So I don't know what I'm going to do with those just yet, but we'll do something. And now, the grand reveal. So let's see. I definitely need to do a little bit of cleaning here, not much, on that one side. And you see, I kind of helped this to come off earlier just so it would be easier to get it off camera. But you can see once you do that how easy it is to unmold it. So I'm going to try to hide this from you guys for a second until I get the whole thing out so that it's more of a surprise. Oh wow, how am I gonna, let me see if I can, I might have to pull this close to me. There we go. Kind of had to pull a little bit on that one, but it was pretty easy to unmold. And here we go. So as you can see, the white didn't really show up. The blue kind of blended in. I'm not sure how that happened because I specifically put the white in these areas. It doesn't look blue actually, it looks more silver. And unfortunately I did get a little bubble right there, but that's no big deal. But overall I think it's pretty cute, and it actually came out, oh I know why, it's because I poured the black probably. It's not showing up quite as white, so maybe I'll try another one with a white resin on the inside. But either way, I think it's really cute. I love it. Oh, you know what I missed also? Let me open this up to see the front of it. Yeah, you know what I realized too? Right here is a little piece missing. So not sure how that happened, but like I said, it's totally fine. It's going to be a planter anyways. No one's even going to really see it, but I really like this. I think it's cute. And I thought it was going to come out more pastel looking, but I guess because I used the black, it came out darker. So I think what I might do, it gives it kind of a rustic look, because if you see the yellow that I put in here, it kind of came out like distressed looking, which kind of makes sense because VW bugs are, you know, older, from like 60s, 70s anyways. So I think it gives it kind of a rustic look, and I think it looks really cool. So I'm trying to decide if I want to take my silver which I might, and I'm going to try a little bit and see what happens. I can always take it off and do the little outline. Yeah, so let me see if you guys can see that. It just adds a little bit of something. So I'm going to go through and do, just outline the little parts that are like sticking out. I don't know what you want to call them, but it just gives it a little something extra. I really like it. Kind of like the outline, basically, or like the trim. So I'm just going to go through and do the trim area. It just makes it pop. And I'll even do like these two little lines here. And I can clean up on the outside once those dry with some alcohol and a little Q-tip. Anything that gets on the parts that I don't want it to. Yeah, this is looking good. Oh my goodness. I'm loving this now. So those mica powders that I used, I use them every once in a while, and then I always say I'm not the biggest fan of them. I just, they look like they're gonna be brighter than they are, but they always come out more pastel, and I'm just not a big fan of pastels. That's just me though. Yeah, that, you know, that's just my opinion. So I always try to give them another chance, and then I just end up not liking them. Although I do like this though, because it's not pastel looking. It's more, like I said, darker and rustic looking, which is kind of cool. So I'm going to do the outline of here. This was the part that I did white as well, but I'm going to do it in silver, because it's part of the trim, I guess. I think that's it. Should I do the wheels too? Maybe I'll do part of the wheels, like just this part here. I'll leave the center the way it was. Yeah, so that's really cool. I'm digging that. So I'm going to clean up just real quick. Let me see where my... Actually, you know, I'm gonna use, instead of a Q-tip, which I don't have right next to me, I'm just going to use this little paintbrush. You can use pretty much anything that'll fit into the little spots. It should clean it up just fine. Only a couple little areas that I got. So that's the one thing nice about using those kind of pens, is that it does clean up really well if you get it in areas that you don't want it to be. I think I got a little bit here too. Yep, so that's it there, guys. So I think this is absolutely cool. This is so cool looking. I'm a big fan of VW bugs, and I don't know if you guys have seen them. I don't know if they have them. I know some of you are from different countries, so I don't know if they have them where you live, but they have these new vehicles. I can't remember what they're called. They almost look like the VW bugs, but they're new, and it's not VW, it's something else. And I think they're electric cars, actually. I could be wrong, but I think they are. So anyways, yeah, let me know if you guys have seen those. I'll see if I can find a picture of one and link it. Not link it, but I'll post it, show a picture of it. Yeah, so I love this. So now I'm going to turn this into the planter that I wanted to. This is going to take a little bit to drill a hole. So I showed you that in my last video. If you haven't seen it, I will link it down below. I am going to do that off camera real quick just so that I can save some time. And then I will get the plant in and show you guys. So we'll be right back. All right, I'm back here and I'm ready to do the planting portion of it. So I'm going to take just my X-Acto knife. If I could figure out what I did with that one. I literally just had it and now I lost it. What did I do with it? Well, oh, here it is. It's in the drawer. I just couldn't see it. So I'm going to take some of this extra dirt that's in here and put it in the bottom. It's stuff that was kind of left from the last few things I did just to fill up part of it so that I'm not wasting any of this dirt. And it'll help just fill it up a little bit. All right, now I'm gonna cut into this here. And I don't know what you call this. I don't know if you guys know anything about succulents or planting, or gardening in general. I don't know much. I do know that succulents don't take a lot of water, which is why I like them, because I always manage to kill things. But this has, I'll show you in just a second once I get this out here. You can see that it's all like stuck together. They have it, like I said, I don't know what it's called, but that's why I have to cut it so that it stays, together. It's all like one form. So here I am, I'm just gonna stuff it in there just like so. And then there you have it. Now I'm gonna trim. I don't know why some of these things are falling apart. They're kind of flimsy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break this off right there, and then try to dig a little hole so that I could fit it back in, because it's still a good piece. It just needs a place to go. So I'm going to poke the little stem back in the hole there. Just like that. Yeah, and same thing with this one. It's a little tall. And this one as well. So I'm just going to kind of, there we go, stuff that in just a little bit. Let's see if I can get this one over here. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Oh my god, this is, I keep saying all my molds recently are the cutest ones, but I don't know. I think this might be the cutest one. Let me know what you guys think. If you haven't seen the other two molds I did in the videos, I'll see if I can link them down below and check them out and let me know which one's your favorite, because I think this is absolutely adorable. And this is going to take a different kind of, let me show you a drip tray I have. Well, actually, the drip tray I just did here for the other mold, I don't think, yeah, that won't fit in there like that. Actually, it fits on top of it, which works, but I don't think it goes very well. So I'm going to need something that's more on the rectangular or maybe square side. But yeah, I love this. I think this is the cutest thing. I'm loving these little planter, ideas. I've seen people do it, but not with resin. I've seen it with all kinds of other, all kinds of other things, but not with resin. So I absolutely love this. I think this is my favorite so far. I definitely want to do this mold again and try different colors. So let me know what you guys thought of this. And again, if you're new here, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you don't miss all my future uploads. And if you are a returning viewer, I appreciate y'all so much. Like, share, comment on my videos. It helps get me out in the algorithm so that I can get more subscribers and viewers. I greatly appreciate you all, whether you're new or returning. And yeah, so that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.